Okay, we're back. I got my little sidekick down here. This is at the family reunion. We had her there. She was dragging my bag a little bit. She was just telling, "Come on, Libby, let's get out of here." And she was giving me what I was giving her. She said, "I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming." But let's talk about what we're here for. And this is the I would say the market is still volatile, but I want to show you a new one I picked up. And let me share my screen because we're gonna see what it's doing afterwards, because the market goes up and down, like as you know. But let's share our screen. I think it's better for us to share our screen because I don't have that much time. I got less than 15 minutes. This one right here is called TTI. It's called Tetra Technologies, and I picked this up when it was about around $4, low $4. But it's 60, it says 60% below its value. And it does, I'm gonna say, let's look at the company itself. It's one of those energy service, it's operating as an energy service and solution company. It operates through two segments. They say completion of fluids and product division and water flow back service. And then you can read this yourself, but it's throughout the not only the United States, operates in the United States as well as Latin America, Europe, Asia, Middle East, and Africa. So it's basically covering the whole gamut. And like I said, I picked it up. I bought 300. I think I bought about 300 shares. And it's founded in 1981. That's the year my son was. I think my son was born. One of my sons born in 1981. And then, like I say, let's look at it real quick. You can see what it's doing. Valuations. It's right there at the top of the food chain. Okay, and it was one of my tools. So I just picked it up and I said, okay, let me see what you can do, boo. And it's supposed to be about $14. I bought it at $4 and something, so it's undervalued. So if it goes to board, I think I got about 300 shares, or maybe I only got 100 shares. But I'm gonna look at it. We're gonna look at it afterwards. It's an undervalued company, excuse me, and you can see it's looking good all the way through. Performance has been good. Past performance has been good. And you can read this when you get a chance, and you can see the water flow back, revenue versus whatever. This chart right here tell you a lot about the company: quality earnings, growing profits. It's a profitable. Let's see what it's doing. The financials, past performance. You can see financial health is pretty good. It's assets, liabilities, short-term cash is doing good. The debt level is they say it's considered 90. Its ratio is 95. It's considered too high, but they've been reducing debt, and debt coverage they got it covered, and the interest coverage is not. So you can see you can make your own decision. Dividends they don't do. I don't think they do dividends. But you can look at this again. You can see that the criteria. The management criteria is looking good. This guy's making about CEO Brady Murphy. He's 63 years old. He's making about $5 million a year compensation. Experience management. And you can see everybody, when they do this, everybody's buying. March, everybody started buying for whatever reason. We can see why, They bought about 97,000 shares. And let's see who's holding this stock. Inside buying, you see institutions own most, general public we only owe about 26%. Individual insiders and private companies. But this is an institutional stock. BlackRock always got to get, they own about 10 million shares, and they see, the Vanguard owns 6 some. You got all these guys, and you can go down the gamut on all these guys who own these shares. Brady, he owns about 1 million shares. So they doing pretty good. They picking up shares as they go along. So they showing you from the bottom to the top. These guys are. This is a solid company, but it's undervalued. It's oil and gas. you know, you can see it start off with 3,000 employees. Now it's down to about 1,000. So the attrition has been going down. They are in Texas, you know, and so I wanted to show you that before we get into the other. We got about 13 minutes, so we're gonna do a reshare. Let me do another one real quick before I get out of here. Let's look, because this is one yes. Okay. Let me see if that's my stock. No. SUDI. Okay. Nope, that's not the one. SID. Okay, this is the one. This is the one I want you to look at too. This is the one about 14 cents. It's less than 14 cents, but it is 14 cents. And it's revenue for cat. And we looked at this one before. It was, like I say, it was, back in October, it was about $2 and something. But before that, it was even higher than that. So, new risk, acquisition, second quarter, new risk, share price stability. All these guys been coming out in complete acquisitions and whatever. So this one has not been doing too well. And I say this is that woman-owned company. It's right there as a space one. And I'm just gonna go through this real quick, because I'm gonna show this one over and over again, because I bought 100,000 shares, and I just want you to really, I think I did this one already, but this is the one they got meeting this week in Paris, and that's why I'm high on this thing. They got more cash than total debt, they F16, so they don't, if you look at it from a financial standpoint, you say, why would I want to get into something like this? Because like I say, they had Zach came out and said it's a buy. So that's Carol. That's Carol Craig. She's only making about 125. They don't have the experience board, but people, they buy it. General public own most of this. Private companies, hedge funds, institutions own a little bit. But you can see, who's doing what. Craig Technology, she's bought about 10 million shares. So she got this line shares of this 14-cent company. But it's more than that. It's aerospace and defense. And I advise, I'm not a financial advisor, but this is the one you need to really consider if it's starting to do something. I think it's going to break out, because it's too many folks. Like I say, it's too many folks on this. And these folks are starting to, they know what's going on. This company, LLC, came in and bought this one right here. Morgan Stanley, E-Trade. Now E-Trade, they bought E-Trade, but Morgan Stanley has bought, into 200-some%. They only bought 17,000. I got 100,000 of them. So I got as much as the rest of them. Vanguard got 500,000, and then BlackRock got only about 50. I got more than BlackRock, because it's getting ready. I think it's getting ready to break loose. Okay, so let me reshare now, because I want to get into what we are doing in the market today. Let's look at this real quick. Okay, let's look at what we're doing in the market today. Okay, we're gonna start off with the business side today. You can see Tesla's really burning up the market. It went from like 240 something all the way up to 270 something, because they had some news. But I got 10. Tesla's gonna be Tesla, so 10 is enough right now. I'm gonna buy the dips, and it may not dip, but if they buy the dip, I'm gonna go ahead and buy some. If they have to come out down again, I'm gonna buy about 10 more. That's all. That's all I need in Tesla right now. TTI, that's the one I just showed you. This one right here, the technology one. That's Tektra Technologies. See, I bought it at 4. See, I bought 300 at 400, almost $5. And so it's $6 now. So, I made 25%. Tesla is doing Tesla. And this one right here, I'm still having my seed and keep my seed ground on this one. This one not making me a lot right now. This one is the 7 cents one, the Micon. I got that's the mobility. And you can see what else is. General Motors is not doing too well today. Matter of fact, I might sell them out, but no, I'm gonna leave them in there for another day or two. This Canaan, yeah, they started. It's 35, boy. I'm at 31, so I'm not, want to sell them out. This is that insurance. I love this one too. This is the one I picked up today too at AXLA, and when they dropped down to 69 cents, I bought them at 67 cents. But this one you better watch out for. I bought 2,000. I bought about a total about 4,000 of these things. But I want to keep my seed in the ground. This one was like $1 and something, and then it went down to like 67. So I said I hope it's bottom out. But right now you can see, look at it, it's coming back up again today. Tim Bowen was high on this one. He said start red, hit green. So it's back up to 70 cents. And it's going, if it keeps on, it's going to make me, Amazon has been a good work of the day because they started off with like 138.90, 143. So, and then Apple's Apple, you just can't, they signed something. I might get this other one, Quantum, because Quantum said they're going to renew their contract with them for another to 2026. So we'll see. They're going to supply chips to them. Okay, let's look at our personal one. We're going to back into everything. The personal, this one right here, TTO, this one, TTOO, it's look like it's going backwards. I'm gonna leave. I told you, I'm going to leave it leave my seed in the ground. I'm going to go look at it, see if they reverse splitting, then I'll go ahead and take it out. But if it's not, I'm going to leave my seed in the ground because I think this, once that new, what they got in FDA approval is supposed to come in November. And if they do that, this thing is going to shoot. And I got it at 6 cents, and right now it's 26 cents. So, so let's see what happens to that. They may have some news saying they reverse split, I'm get rid of them. This one right here I picked up. I'm taking a chance with this one. I'm gonna give this one to Friday and see if it does something. I bought it at 12 cents. This one's supposed to be one of these health stocks, but they've been doing good. But right now they look like people taking profits out of them. Amazon, again, I got Amazon on here. I got a little money to play with if I need to play with it. Okay, let's look at the margin account. And you can see this one again, ASTI, they're not doing too well. I still like this. This is at 5 cents, and this is a software company. So it's a solar software, and I like them. They went down like 4 cents. I might go ahead and retrieve, because 4 cents is better than 5 cents. I might let them sit down, see how far they're going to follow. They're going to go, see if they're going to get back up to the 5 cents. ASXC, this is 1, 2. This is haven't been doing. I got 30, 30. This is a good one too. But, they're not, this is the one that NVIDIA is partnering with. So I decided to get at 31, and let's see what happens to that. NVIDIA, you can see NVIDIA is trying to come back. I bought it 447. Overall, NVIDIA, I think I got about 14 shares, and I think I got about 447. We'll see when I go look at all of them. Now, this is the one that now is going to upset. You got to really look at this one, because this one can shoot. This was over $1 on Friday. Okay, this one is really, they got some good news, and let's see what happens. I'm looking at this one. We're gonna look at this one a little later too. This is my insurance. See, you can see. Micon is going, at least it's over 7 cents. I bought it at 6. NVIDIA, I bought it 447. It's 551. SAVA, it's still, I got it 16 and it's over 20. So I'm doing pretty good. This one right here is, this one keep going back and forth, but I'm saying each time it goes, it's like if it goes to 14.35, I'd have made $1,000. Okay, he keeps going. She's in that's the one I showed you today, SIDU. This is the one he's doing a Paris conference. I'm gonna see if something come out of that conference. and see if she reveal she's down in Cape Canaveral. Zach saying it's a buy. You know, and now they got a lot of analysis is saying it's a buy. They did their research. You can see it's, you know, it's a little over 14 cents. Let's see if it stayed over 14 cents. I think the resistance right now is about 14 cents. It was 17 when I was looking at it, it was 17 cents. So if it goes 17 cents, I'd have made $3,000. Each time it goes over, I make $1,000 each time over a penny. Over this 13, I got it at 13 cents. This one I picked, this is Buffett's. Buffett said, so, you know, that somebody look at it, this is one of these companies that Buffett it's a slow mover, but it's still, it does what it does. Should be about 14, 15 cents. So I bought it $14, $15, but I got it at $11. So I will make some. I'm gonna see how this one. It's a slow mover, but it's got some volume. And you know, AT&T is AT&T. Okay, AT&T is AT&T. You know, so they go back and forth. This one, you know, AT&T should be about $24. Everybody know AT&T should be about $24. I got 13, and I can pick up Warner Brother Discovery. I want to pick that back up at one point, but right now, you can see these are they're trying to stay focused. And let's see what happens. This one's trying to stay over 7 cents. If it don't, you know, we're gonna keep our seed in the ground. That's the key. Keep your seed in the ground and see if one of these might break out and make you a little money. Like TTO, when I hit 57,000 shares, and I took 54 out when it was about, you know, I bought it 66 cents or 18 cent total, 18 cents. And then it went to a 40 and I sold it, I doubled and I made about $16,000. Okay. So I'm going to look at let's look at the whole thing, how much I made today. You didn't make too much, okay, because everything is starting to contract again. So that's okay. You know, I'm just seeing, you know, this is the Tesla's is up there. Okay. Tesla's up there. AXLA is starting to produce. Yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Okay. You can see these little ones. This one is at 14. Okay. We got to get that resistance, got to stay at that resistance. Amazon contracted back like it's doing what it do. It's 97, maybe $97. Look at that. But the winner, you know, Tesla would be the winner, but I'm not gonna. I look at these other ones too. This one right here is a good one, but Tesla's the winner today. Clear winner, TTI. It's got you know 6. Yeah, they still doing something. You know. Yep, the clear winner is Tesla again. $250. They went up to 273, and they don't look like they stopping either. Okay, in half hours. So we're gonna stop sharing. Okay, God bless you. She's getting ready. She's saying, okay, Grant, let's go get me something to eat now. You know, I don't eat that kind of food. And we went out that night and we were in Chicago. And we went out and got her something to eat. And she took me by the hand and walked me out to the car. You know, said, come on, you don't want you to fall. I want you to stay strong. And that's the little one. So God bless you. God keep you. God calls his face to shine. Oh, I hope I'm helping somebody here, because these are cents. And you say, well, I can't get into the stock market. These are cents, 6 cents. Okay, you go out to Texas, you go out to these Longhorn places, these steakhouses, you're gonna spend that night. I spent over close to $100 just for over $100 with 4 of us, you know, eating. So when you spend money, come on, folks, and then you're hungry in about 3 or 4 hours later. If you can't put $100 in the market, you know, and you going out and spending money, you're in trouble. You can buy with 6 cents, you can buy at least 500 shares or more. with 6 cents. You know, you can get 500 shares, and then if that thing go to $2 or $3, you made you a little bit of money. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm gonna leave it alone. God bless you. God keep you. God cause his faith to shine on you and give you peace. Now I'm gonna leave it alone, and I'm getting out of this, please. I'll see you on Friday, the Lord will. Bye-bye.